This is AOPA Live This Week with Tom Haynes and Alyssa Cobb.
Just about everybody who sees it wants it. It's the sleekest production aircraft you've ever seen.
4 seats, 3 doors, 198 knots, 12 gallons per hour. Bonanzas and Cirri, look over your shoulder. Something's gaining on you, and if all goes as planned, it will rip past you sometime next year. AOPA Editor-at-Large Tom Horne gives us an early peek.
There's a new player in the high-performance piston single market. It's the Pipistrel Panthera, and it's being positioned as a bonanza or cirrus killer. One look tells you this airplane is stylish and slippery.
Its 260 horsepower Lycoming IO 540 pushes it to a 198 knot cruise speed.
It's the sleek design and attention to drag reduction that lets those 210 horses work their magic. Like the flush-fitting landing gear doors. There are 4 on each main gear and 3 for the nose gear. Looks like origami. The rake of the windshield and the tight-fitting doors and door seals also keep cabin noise levels and drag way down. The panel features a dual Garmin G3X setup with a GTN 750 NXI GPS and landing gear and flap controls on the glare shield. Under the center console is the emergency gear extension crank handle, and overhead there's a ballistic recovery parachute handle. Now, don't forget the seats. They look like the kind of high-end reclined seats you'd see in a Ferrari or Lamborghini. The attention to detail is obvious inside as well, right down to the rear passenger door.
Hi, Rob.
To fly the Panthera, I met up with Andy Chan of Right Rudder Aviation, based in Inverness, Florida. Andy's the sole sales rep for the entire United States. This particular airplane is in the experimental exhibition category. But even so, Pantheras are selling. By later in 2021, the first Part 23 certified Pantheras should be on their way to the U.S. Right now, the airplane you're looking at is the only Panthera in the United States. Takeoffs are absolutely conventional, but you'd better be ready with a lot of right rudder during the takeoff run. Right after takeoff, it was a 1,000 foot per minute climb to our cruising altitude of 6,000 feet with a left turn out of Inverness. Up at altitude, I did see a 193 knot cruise burning 12 gallons an hour at max continuous power. There are no speed brakes, so slowing down takes some planning and patience. And it took a while before we could configure the airplane for landing. Coming back to Inverness, it's 75 knots initially, then 70 before touchdown, and you can bet I'm doing my best to nail the landing. Hey, it's the only Panthera here. The price for a new Panthera, Part 23, is set at $800,000 for now. Panthera turns heads everywhere it goes, and many buyers have bought them without ever flying or even sitting in them. Who knows? The Panthera could be the new normal in general aviation's future. Tom Horne, AOPA Live.